Hello to everyone and anyone watching my video. My name is Taja. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! We're finally in 2021. This is my first video of the year and I'm so excited that we're no longer in that cursed year that was 2020. Very happy since it's a new year, and I know a lot of people want to kind of start again, start fresh and spend this year looking after themselves and bettering themselves, maybe start this year off right, you know? So I'm sharing some healthy habits that I have adopted or I'm trying to adopt that maybe you would want to start adopting too this year. I don't know, maybe these tips will just help me to be more productive, more happy, and hopefully if you do any of these things they'll do the same thing for you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and yeah, let's just get into it. So tip number one is waking up early and going to bed early. I just really prefer the days when I wake up early because it means I just get loads of stuff done and I feel really productive. Instead of waking up at 12 p.m. and I'm just like not done anything because I've been sleeping, it's 12 p.m. and I've done all my things I need to do for the day and I feel really great. I think it's all because it's winter at the moment, so waking up early means that we get more sunlight, which is really good for us. One thing with waking up early is that people always say your morning routine starts the night before, so you want to be making sure that if you are waking up early, you go to bed early too. This is something I have kind of been struggling with, but I'm really trying to go to bed early. You want to make sure that you have a nice evening routine where you're kind of winding down, not going on your devices. Also, if you struggle to wake up early in the morning, set an alarm. Going to bed early, wake up early, really productive and really great for you. Number two is mindfulness. I love doing acts of mindfulness, especially in the morning. I like to do these kinds of things. Just makes me feel much better and makes me feel more present with the world. Things like journaling, yoga, meditation, those kind of things that really ground you and just make you really aware of the present and your surrounding and your body, and it makes you feel like really like in tune with yourself. This sounds really like hippy dippy, but like honestly, like if you don't do any of these things, I'd really recommend it. Honestly, like whenever I don't like do a mindfulness activity, at least one of like mindfulness activity in the morning, I feel like my day isn't as good as it could have been if I did do one. One other thing I really like to do as well in terms of mindfulness is practicing gratitude. So I like to do this while journaling, so I try to write down things I'm grateful for. You don't have to journal though, you could always just like speak to yourself or just like think in your brain, what am I grateful for today? Oh look, the sun. Oh look, the sky. We're not in 2020 anymore. Like these are things to be grateful for. So yeah. One other thing I'd like to do as well with journaling is at the end of every month I do like an end of month review. This is really good because it kind of keeps me accountable for my personal goals. I'd say 5 things that went well that month, 5 things that didn't go well that month, and 5 ways to improve the next month. And this just kind of makes me more conscious of my personal goals rather than making like my resolutions in the beginning of the year and just leaving them till the end of the year. Yeah, and they don't have to be to do with your resolutions, they could be any goals you have for that month, but this is something I like to do as well. I don't know if this counts as mindfulness, but I thought I'd add it anyway. Number 3 is learning something new every day. So just because I graduated from university and I'm no longer in school, that doesn't mean that I should stop learning, and that doesn't mean that you should either if you have finished your education. I feel like learning is just such an important part of life. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing, so you should always be learning, whether it's academic or just learning about the world. So a few things I like to do to continue growing my brain. I'm currently learning French right now. I've been learning French for like over 2 years. Not that great, but I'm really trying. I do brain training exercises every day. I just have this app on my phone that I use every day. Reading is really good as well. If you have any non-fiction books, or even fiction really, but I'm saying non-fiction in terms of if you read a book to do with a certain topic and you can learn about that topic. Podcasts are great, documentaries, just anything that kind of gives you knowledge about something that you didn't know. It's a really good way to just expand your mind and see things from different points of view and just, yeah, you just grow. It's great. Learning's cool. Number 4 is healthy eating. Healthy eating is super important, and I know everyone like says new year, new me, healthy eating, and then like 2 weeks later they just like give up. But honestly, like there's a way of doing healthy eating that's like can be enjoyable and fun. Whole foods are really good. Try to avoid processed foods or foods with like loads of like different things on the packages. Fresh fruits and vegetables, things that naturally come from the world basically. I don't really know how to better explain whole foods, but I try to do that as much as possible. Things with not that much sugar or fats, but at the same time don't like limit yourself. Be intuitive, never be restrictive with what you eat. Like if your body says I want pasta right now, give yourself pasta. There's ways of having pasta that's like good for you. If you are open to it, you can also try and have a more plant-based diet. I'm not going to use the word vegan, I know people get triggered, but trying to eat less animal products or animals or fish, like meat or fish, can be really good for you as well. That doesn't mean you have to go fully vegan, but even if you try and have like one vegan meal or plant-based meal a day, or go vegan for one day of the week. I'm also doing Veganuary at the moment. I will be doing a video on that sometime soon, so look out for that. Putting good things in your body just makes you feel better, I think. But don't ever restrict yourself. If you want a burger, have a burger, but just don't eat that way in excess, because it's better to eat healthier more often than eating unhealthy more often. Yeah, okay. Also remember to drink lots of water. In fact, I'm going to remind you right now to drink water. If you haven't drunk any water today, this is your reminder. Go get your water and drink it. It's really good for you. I'm not even going to bother explaining the health benefits because I'm sure you've heard it all before, but water is literally one of the best things for you, so try and drink as much water as possible throughout the day. Number 5 is to move your body. So I hate exercise, I'm not gonna lie, but there's something for everyone. So whether you are a proper exercise person, so you're into going to the gym or like doing workouts or going for runs, I do want to kind of start going on runs. I'm kind of scared, and also it's really cold outside, but I'm thinking I might dip my toe into that. I'll see how, if I ever do that, I'll let you know how that goes. There's someone shouting outside. They sound really aggressive. I'm really sorry if you can hear them. Anyway, if exercise is not your thing, there's dancing. I love dancing, so literally you can do dance workouts or literally just dance around your room for an hour to like some upbeat music. I don't even feel tired because I'm having so much fun. You can also try sports as well. If you're into a certain sport, then well, obviously not right now because lockdown, you can join a club of a sport or something that you enjoy like that. Number 6 is creative hobbies. This is kind of similar to learning, but I feel like taking up a hobby that's kind of creative just helps you to like expand your mind and open a different part of your mind that I feel like we don't really get to use a lot. Being creative honestly makes me feel so good. Photography, writing, reading, drawing, anything like that where you can really like express yourself and, you know, do that kind of thing. Even like filming and editing these YouTube videos, I feel like that's kind of helped me to be creative. It's a good outlet as well for stress as well, and it's a much more productive way of like spending your time that you're not doing your work or your whatever, rather than just like laying there doing nothing. So get creative, guys. Oh my god, does anyone else remember that really weird video where I was like, come on guys, let's get creative?
Come on guys, let's get creative!
If anyone remembers that video, comment down below. I think I know all the words to that song. That was such a weird video, but yeah, please comment down below if anyone remembers that video. Number 7 is to go outside. Now obviously this is kind of tricky because of the situation we're in right now, but let's just pretend that we're in a post-COVID world. Going outside is really, really good for you. Getting the fresh air on your skin. If it's sunny as well, getting that vitamin D on your skin and your body, it does wonders for you. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am quite a homebody. I do like being in bed, being at home, but honestly at the same time when I go outside, especially after a long time of not being outside, I feel so good. Like it makes me feel so just like replenished and stuff. A lot of people, including myself, love to go outside into nature, which I absolutely love going into nature. Nature is one of those things where really, if you're feeling really, really crap, like nature can just literally like rejuvenate you. I sound like a proper hippie right now, but like just one like thing I don't like about London is like there's no like proper like private places that are really naturey. I mean, I can go to a park and stuff, but like I don't know. But I mean, I just love being with the trees and like the grass and just like, or even like the ocean if you live near the beach. So somewhere really properly like rejuvenating and really like green and stuff, like getting that oxygen in and getting all those good vibes in, you know what I mean? But you don't have to always go to nature, even though people say that for these kind of videos to go into nature. Some people like myself as well also like to go to busy places like the city. Like I just said, I live in London, and some obviously not right now again because of COVID, but in a normal pre or post COVID world, going into nature, I love going into the city and seeing all the buildings and all the people. It's really like inspiring seeing like so much life and people living and so much things going on. So obviously it depends if you want more calmness in your life, in which case go to nature. And if you want more inspiration in life, then go to somewhere busy, but not right now because we're in a pandemic. Number 8, clear your space. Whenever my physical space is a mess, that is a good indicator that my mind is also a mess. So whenever I feel really crap, I look around me, and if my place is messy, I just have a good tidy up. I just get rid of things and I organize and I sort, and it makes me feel really good. You can also do a declutter. I like to do this like a couple times a year. You can also do a digital declutter, which I'll talk about more later on, but again, that's a good way to kind of like detox your space. Number 9 is new experiences. This is again similar to learning new things, I guess. Obviously this is again limited by the pandemic, but I really value experience. Like, I feel like such a great way to learn about the world and yourself. So for example, things like traveling, meeting new people, you know, going out, meeting friends and going for lunch or to galleries or a new restaurant, new area in your area, cooking a new meal, joining a club, just a new experience to add to yourself. I just feel like experience equals character, and I just believe that, you know, whenever you have a new experience, then you just build on yourself so much more than if you just do the same thing all the time. Number 10 is your digital space. So like I said earlier, your digital space is pretty much as nearly as important. No, I would say as important, especially now with everything going on and so much of our lives being online at the best of times, but especially now because of the pandemic, so much of our lives are online. So it's really important that your online space and your digital space is nice and just like good vibes, you know what I mean? Make sure you give yourself a digital detox when you need one. So get off technology for a few hours. People, you know, have digital breaks or have breaks from social media for like a few days. Sometimes you don't need that much, sometimes a few hours is good, but it's still really good to, you know, just get off social media. I'm not gonna like lecture you on all the bad things about social media, but yeah, it can be bad, I'm sure you all know. So it's just good to get off it for a while and just like get back to real life. While you are on social media or on your digital space, have a nice declutter of that. You can unfollow people who make you feel crap on your social medias, follow people who only, you know, make you feel good and empowered. I'm really making an effort to only follow people who make me feel good. If someone makes me feel bad, I try to not associate with them on my online space, because you have so much control of your online space. So why would you force yourself to look at people and expose yourself to people that don't make you feel happy, you know? Also, another thing with decluttering your digital space is to delete things you don't need. So apps, you know, photos, you know, anything that's like clogging up your phone or your like laptop or whatever that you don't need, get rid of it. And try and organize your space as well, so it's not so like chaotic when you're on your digital space. So it makes it really easier to navigate your digital world. I said digital so many times just then. Sir, can you please stop shouting? I'm trying to make a video. Stop. Number 11, spend time with loved ones. So again, because of the pandemic, this is kind of difficult, but yeah, if you can, if you're in a situation where you are around your friends and family and you can be around them in a safe way, then try to spend time with them. Having quality time with friends is so important. I love hanging out with my friends, well, obviously they're my friends, so I'm not gonna not enjoy hanging out with my friends because they're my friends. I feel really good when I hang out with my friends. They make me feel really happy. I love making memories with my friends and just like having a laugh and stuff like that. Obviously, with everything going on right now, keep in touch in other ways, you know, with Zoom calls and, you know, just staying connected, messaging, phone calls, stuff like that. Every now and then it's still nice to just have every now and then it's just nice to have a nice little catch up with your friends, and it makes you feel less lonely. Especially, I keep saying this, but of everything going on right now, it's so relevant though, but yes, it's really nice to make sure you stay connected with the people who make you feel happy. And the last tip is self-care. Self-care is something I'm really trying to do, because honestly, self-care makes me feel so good. Looking after yourself when you feel crap is just one of the best ways to make yourself feel better. Obviously, self-care is different for everyone, but for me, my favorite things is having a nice bath and doing a face mask and washing my hair. I did all these things 2 days ago, and I felt really good afterwards. I felt really calm and really, you know, just great. I was in a bad mood as well, so it really cheered me up. Painting my nails once again. Guess who has disgusting nails? I do. I feel like at this point this is my brand, but I think I'm gonna just take my nail varnish off and have clean nails for a while. But I also like painting my nails, so if you don't want janky nails like mine, paint them. One thing I like as well to do is watching movies is like a nice form of escapism for me. I love watching movies. Reading as well, similarly. Self-care is great. It's really important to invest time in yourself because your body is a temple, so treat it as such. So yeah, self-care is so important. So yeah, those are 12 habits that I love to do or love trying to do to make myself feel happier and more productive. Hopefully you guys will start doing some of these things. I feel like some of these things were maybe kind of you've heard before and it's kind of repetitive, but I thought I'd share it anyway because there might be someone that needs the inspiration to, you know, want to start making their life a bit better. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do these things already or want to start doing any of these things, then comment down below and tell me what things you want to start doing or what you do already and how you find it. Aside from that, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful 2021. Touch wood. Oh wait, no, I need wood. Okay, you can't see it, but there's like a bookcase behind you, so I just touched that because I can't have another repeat of 2020. I can't do it again. I'm not strong enough to do it again. So hopefully we'll have a good 2021. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.